hotel. We're going to do a few introductions, starting with us, and then we'll go up and see who's here to make this presentation. You all have a copy of it, and I think you have a chance to take a look at it. So,
my name is Michael Addison, as the sign says. I'm the chair of the Arts Commission currently.
Ms. Marcy Tosher.
CAPA member, Arts Commission, Public Art Committee.
Ray Powers, I'm on the Ojai City Planning Commission.
Barbara Hirsch, ex-member of the Arts Commission and arts advocate.
We might even say public art expert. And then, of course, I know you've met James Vega. Okay, so this is Kenny, who is the owner of Capri here on the left, and then on the right is Jonathan. And I've met Jonathan previously when he and his partner came in to get some direction on how to go about fulfilling the requirements of the ordinance. And why don't you come on up? We'll ask you to speak into the microphone because I think they're recording this. It looks they're doing something back there. So we want you to speak into the microphone so that then it will come up on the replay. So why don't you just walk us through the proposal?
Okay, yeah. So.
Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me for one moment. James, do I have to ask you to do roll call?
So I took the introductions as roll.
Okay, thank you. Excuse me. I forget my protocol.
So thanks you guys for coming today and for meeting with us about this and for understanding the urgency of the project. So we always incorporate as many independent artists as possible into all of our projects because we love the arts and we love supporting individual artists. So for this project, we're kind of going into Italian, 60s, 70s kind of a feel to really honor the name Capri and the lush landscaping around the interior courtyard. So we have a painting in the lobby made by my friend Matea Parada. She is from LA. She just moved to Paris a few months ago. But so she's doing the painting that you see in there. That's going to be on the rock wall hanging above the fireplace in the lobby. And the lobby is open from 8 a.m. until 10 p.m. every day. And then, do you guys want me to talk about that further, or?
Sure.
Okay. I mean, and she's also doing oil pastel pieces for every single room. And
Right, and those are not part of the submission, though.
that's not part of the
Right, okay.
submission, but it kind of, brings it all together so it's consistent. And then Annie Lee Parker, she's out of Brooklyn, and she's doing all the lighting for the rooms and the chandelier for the lobby. So you'll see in there that she did a little drawing to show what she has in mind for the lobby piece. And then we've added in Fanny Penny, who's a local, and she's a ceramic artist, and there's an entryway in the carport of the Capri, so that's outside of the property in the front. And there's some flagstone there that we would take out and then pour in new cement and add in her tiles. And her tiles would kind of mimic the shapes of Matea Parada's paintings and drawings. So it kind of brings all of that in together. And I feel like those shapes are very 60s, also kind of Bauhaus sort of a feel to them too. So. And they're playful and fun, and she's a local, Fanny, and I think it would be really pretty to put that all together. It's very feminine, the project. It's got a very feminine feel.
Okay. And Jonathan, did you want to add anything before we ask questions, or?
No, I think
you think everybody's got everything? Okay, then I'm just going to start over here with Barbara Hirsch and see if you have any questions or anything you want to clarify or comment on. I certainly can. Ray Powers, are you ready, or do you want? Let's start at the other end. Michael.
I can ask.
I'll start off by saying that I like what you're proposing.
Oh, thank
No
you.
objection to it at all.
Oh, that's great.
I'm a little puzzled when you speak of it as being 60s and 70s. I'm not quite sure which artist it would represent. Bauhaus, of course, is much earlier.
Yeah,
than
it's
that.
earlier. I mean, it's a lot of different pieces
Uh-huh.
coming together, but the structure of Capri is obviously very 60s. And so,
I know from having stayed there, yes.
yeah. I'm
Before it was
sorry.
renovated.
I'm sorry about that. You'll have to come back and stay once it's renovated to make up for that stay.
Hope so. No, I have no problems with it at all. I just
Okay.
had that minor sort of thought, but.
It's
other
kind of
than
like the
that,
feel with the richness in the colors and the
That's
landscaping.
very
and-
attractive, and I applaud you for having included local artists.
Thank you.
Marcy, Miss Tosher? Mrs. Tosher? Ms.
So, the rendering that you have here of the lobby with this, obviously, that's not the piece that you're
No.
proposing.
No,
but,
that's just the.
Is this representative of what the lobby's gonna look like with the glass on? I'm just curious, the glass
Let me
on
see.
both sides? Glass here and glass there?
That is already currently how the
That's how it is now?
Yes,
With
and the
glass
rock
and
wall
glass.
is there.
And the paintings there,
yeah.
and then more
Yeah.
the mobile style.
And so the tile is going to go where?
The tile, so that's gonna be an entryway. If
That's
you
an
go to
entryway.
Fanny's part in it, there you go. So when you first enter.
The porte cochere is.
Yeah, that little carport.
Yeah.
When you drive
Yeah.
by.
Okay,
you see
so
that-
this-
that point.
Yeah,
And then so there's the flags, it's
Flagstones
currently
are here at the
flagstone.
end.
right.
Yeah, but it's gonna be.
Is,
Oh, that's
and
what-
is this what it will look like with that gray and the pink? It'll look
Yeah,
like
so
this?
it'll
Okay.
just- It'll be like poured cement with her tile
Okay, gotcha.
embedded
Gotcha.
into the cement.
Okay.
Are they planning on treating the facade at all any differently, or these,
The
yeah, or any
folds-
other architectural elements that will kind of help relate that to the building?
So architectural elements as in.
It could be
Like with these
benches.
poles and the porte cochere, are they painting it a different color, or what are they doing?
Yeah, we're gonna soften it all up from what it is
Mhm.
now. We haven't called out the paint colors yet, but it'll
Mhm.
be a little
Okay,
softer
okay.
and
And
more
try to tie-
aligned with
Right,
those
try to tie
colors.
that palette in.
You know, it's,
That makes sense.
is this a picture of the Capri?
Yes,
Yes.
yeah. that's
Because
the
it looks like
entryway.
there's snow. I mean, it's just like I keep getting thrown by.
Yes, they're
It
going
looks
to.
like it's, doesn't it?
We're gonna have a snow machine.
Yeah, it does look like snow.
Sorry, that's my old eyes.
Yeah, yeah. it
All right,
does.
that's
I
good,
think
Marcy.
those are
Anything
just
else?
the
No,
gravel.
no, I think it's very
Okay,
exciting.
so Ray, now are
Very
you ready?
exciting. Yeah.
Yeah. I can't read the schematic here. How long is the entryway where Fanny's tiles are gonna be? What's the length of that walkway with those tiles? Guesstimate?
Estimates,
Like 10 feet,
probably
more, 15?
5 by 15.
5 by 15, okay.
Is that it?
That's it.
That's it, little piece of information, but we work in mysterious ways. Mrs. Hirsch.
Your logo is new.
That, we're keeping the current signage that's out in front. That was just a playful rendition that a friend did of it, and we'll use it for like shirts and sweatshirts and, you know,
Caps,
little.
caps, you gotta have caps.
Exactly.
What is it?
Caps.
What are caps? Oh, hats, yes.
Sorry.
Caps. Yes, caps,
Toast.
exactly,
I agree.
exactly. We'll bring them all to you guys so you can
Please,
represent.
And that's it, okay.
I mean, I like the way it looks.
Thank you.
Will there be enough to have this, will this be enough to give this feeling to
Yes, yeah, yes, I think so, definitely.
15 feet doesn't sound like very long. You just said 5 by 15.
Yeah, if I have to estimate, and I'm also Swedish, so I'm horrible with feet.
Oh,
But it's gonna be like
meters.
it's gonna be probably from me to Christine at least, and at least 5 to 6 feet wide. So it's gonna be coming all over the parking lot. You will definitely see it. It will definitely be like a statement piece you can see from the street.
That's why I asked about if they're gonna treat any of the facade or
Yeah,
the
and
structure.
here, Marcy, make sure
Well,
that,
the whole place is being renovated, so
Yeah, it'll all be cleaned up, and,
Yeah.
I would imagine.
Yeah.
With so much care into that.
yeah.
Right,
yeah.
right.
Okay. Well, I have a couple comments to make, and I particularly love that you have added, and it's really the major component in terms of price, the tile work that can be seen by folks that are not even staying at the Capri, because we like it best when art can be enjoyed by people even just walking by or.
Definitely.
So I applaud you for that. I think it's absolutely wonderful. I appreciate how quickly you pulled this together. And I'm glad that you followed up with an art consultant, just so that all of you know that Cindy Frings, who couldn't be here today, worked with Jonathan and, I don't remember your part. Yeah. Antonio, on making sure that everything, and I think all of the paperwork is here. The insurance is here, the estimation is here. The cost breakdown is here, the bio of the artist, and you really did a stellar job of including our checklist and checking it off, so we appreciate that a lot. And we'll just be open now for a motion to recommend this project to the Arts Commission that we're meeting next Monday. James?
If I can actually just ask one question, I'm not a voting member of CAPA, and I'm the staff
Please.
representative, but one of the questions that I've heard recently from council members and others about the public art projects we have is when they're part of this is in the lobby, and it's if the property owner understands that means that both customers and non-customers will need to be able to access it for the time period stated.
Of course.
So I think you understand that, but I just
Yeah.
wanted to kind of say that so that I can then report back.
I mean,
that,
an important part of our business philosophy is to incorporate the community into our businesses, and we always have things for the community to come and enjoy and be a part of. And,
Cool.
yeah.
all right, thank you.
Yes, and I'm glad you brought that up, because it's possible that you'll be on a tour,
great.
which we're
I love
currently
that.
working on, and you would be part of what we call the East City Tour.
Perfect.
And that would be people just, hopefully a bunch of them streaming through your lobby. So
Love it. Tell them to bring their bathing suits. They could jump in the pool.
I have
Okay.
something to share. Now?
Mr. Powers.
Thank you. So this is my first CAPA meeting. I'm on the Planning Commission. They just recently asked me to be on this. I'm no art aficionado, certainly. I know what I like and I know what I don't like, and
He's like an incredible artist, this guy,
thank you.
on many levels.
Thank you. I do want to say the thing I like most are the lamps, because I like 3D art and I love lighting, and I think lighting is everything in an interior space. The lighting can make or break a space in terms of its look and how a space is lit.
Yeah,
Um,
definitely.
I encourage you to put full spectrum lighting in there if the bulbs will work, rather
That-
than
Full spectrum, is that LED?
No, LED uses less energy. They might make LED full spectrum has all the frequencies of the rainbow. It's just a healthier bulb.
Okay.
Originally, they were used by animation artists, so their colors were accurate, but they actually found that fluorescence decreased the immune system,
Right.
and then businesses that put in full spectrum fluorescence had higher productivity and less absentee rate.
Yeah.
So
I prefer
there's a whole
not to be
science
under
around that.
fluorescent.
And well
But
researched.
I think they're going to have to follow Title 24, so,
Yeah, it's all UL certified.
Yeah, they
and-
are all UL certified. Yeah, I've worked for several businesses where we switched them over. They're all legal. It's just
And it's all dimmable, our lighting.
Yeah. So I like the lighting a lot, and philosophically, I get a little hiccup inside regarding what's design and what art is art. Like the tile pathway to me is a design feature. I wouldn't call it art. I get you're fulfilling this, and you fulfilled it perfectly. To me, it's design. The paintings look more design to me too. I love design. I just have a distinction in my mind in languaging what I call art and what I call design. And that's neither here nor there, other than that's how I'm perceiving it. So it's my personal perception of it.
I appreciate that.
We will be taking Ray to our other public art walkway soon.
And we'll debate aesthetics on every occasion.
As we should be doing. All right, so we need a motion.
I move that we accept the proposal from the Capri.
May I ask you to change that to
Recommend the proposal from the Capri to the city council for their approval.
no, just to the Arts Commission.
Commission for our approval. To whoever wants to approve it.
So the powers that be, and I second it.
Could we have a roll call vote, James, please?
Commissioner Hirsch,
Yes.
Commissioner Powers,
Yes.
Commissioner Tosher, Commissioner Addison,
Yes.
and Chair Golden.
Yes. Okay, congratulations. Your project can go forward, and I believe, according to ordinance, that this group that just loves to get together will be coming by to do an inspection, and then you are issued your not your building permits, your certificate of occupancy.
And,
And we'll work with you on that.
and I think you're aware, but we have the Arts Commission on Monday this
Yes, that's
month.
that's separate from what's going to happen this Monday. Is you go forward with your building permit and nothing, but for your certificate of occupancy, which is another document that you get later on,
Okay.
we like to do an inspection, and that's what the ordinance indicates. But we work with you if there's a reason that we can't get together and you're ready to go. We accommodate you on good faith.
Okay, great. Thank
yeah.
you so much. I appreciate it.
Thanks.
So,
Thank you.
just to make sure I understand correctly, so we get the permit to move forward with the renovations on Monday, or?
So the Arts Commission's meeting Monday night.
Okay,
Assuming they approve,
Uh-huh.
then we can issue building permits Tuesday.
okay. But you guys are the Arts Commission, right?
No.
This is the
No.
committee to approve
Oh,
public
got it,
arts.
got it.
It's
Okay.
the first step of the
We're also
process.
on the
I
Arts
will,
Commission.
okay. Okay, got it.
Three of us. We
Okay.
three are.
Just a
Okay.
bureaucracy, nothing to do with
Yes, it is. It's just a lot of.
Yeah.
That's what it
A
is.
lot of steps.
It absolutely is.
Thank
But
you,
we
guys.
work with it.
Thank you all
We
so
make
much.
we make lemonade.
Thank you.
Yes, thank
And
you.
Come visit.
It's great to see you again.
Thanks.
See you guys. Thank you guys so much.
Bye-bye.
Say hello to Antonio.
Will do. We see you guys soon at the property. Right?
Bye.
Thanks, guys.
Bye-bye. Nice to meet you. So we'll adjourn this meeting of the Committee to Approve Public Art, and we'll reform in about 8 minutes for our next group.
Just do it now.
Because we don't have the right people here. Instead
Oh,
of Ray, it'll be
really?
John Merck.